I had a feeling there was something wrong with my heart, but I wouldn't have believed that I was actually having a heart attack.
In 2009, Jennifer Marine, then 38, on her way home from a ski trip with their parents and husband, pulled into a Wyoming truck stop after blizzard conditions caused highways to close. And that's when she says she felt extreme pressure in her chest, like elephants sitting on top of her.
I said, guys, I think something's wrong with me. My heart's pounding, I have this pressure.
As luck would have it, there was a hospital in town. The doctor did blood tests and suggested she stay overnight. Since the highways were closed, Jennifer stayed, which turned out to be a blessing. Tests revealed she'd suffered a heart attack. She was flown to a bigger hospital with a cardiac unit where doctors put 4 stents to repair a torn artery.
At first, I thought, why did this happen to me? Why do I have to have a heart attack? 38, this isn't right. Then I'm told not to have kids after that, and there seemed to be a fair amount of loss. And then one day I thought, well, why not me? I mean, these things happen to anyone. And that was a pretty cool revelation, just to think, well, it's okay. I mean, life goes on.
About a month after Jennifer returned home, she woke up one morning with those overwhelming chest pains and anxiety once again. Her torn artery from the heart attack had torn even further, and another stent was administered. That's when doctors discovered she had something called SCAD, sudden coronary artery dissection. After getting a second opinion at the Mayo Clinic, doctors also diagnosed her with fibromuscular dysplasia, a condition that makes the arteries weak, thin, and bumpy, like a string of beads.
So it was really overwhelming and extremely scary, because I just felt so alone and so like a landmine. I mean, I felt like my body was just gonna explode.
But Jennifer, with support from her family, went on with life and continued working. And then, just days after celebrating 1 year since her heart attack, that same torn artery tore even more, and she had a 6th stent put in.
Not only did it make me realize that all the days are precious, but I have a responsibility to do something with my life.
And so Jennifer went to work. She started a Facebook page for SCAD survivors and contacted the American Heart Association about volunteering. The organization's mission is to educate women on heart disease and risk factors.
Heart disease is a broad-range term, and a lot of people don't realize that a lot of things encompass heart disease. Diabetes, high cholesterol, atherosclerosis, where your arteries are clogged, peripheral arterial disease, where you have circulation problems in your legs, stroke, high blood pressure. All of these things are all part of heart disease.
Warmke says heart disease kills more women than the next 5 causes of death combined, including all forms of cancer. It's also largely preventable.
We remind women that too often we put ourselves last. We're taking care of our husbands, our dogs, our kids, our parents, and we're like, I'll get to myself later. I'll do exercise next week. I gotta do laundry. I gotta go grocery shopping. I gotta pick the kids up, But you won't be able to do any of those things. You won't be able to take care of your family if you're not there for them, if you don't take care of yourself.
The American Heart Association has helped save over 600,000 lives, and their Go Red campaigns have raised more than $300 million for research and education.
It's one of those things you think, oh, heart disease isn't in my family, and then when you stop and think about it, it is. It really touches you and it touches everyone in some way. There's usually somebody in your family or your friends that's been affected, or soon enough they will be.
Jennifer Marine is healthy and working on a memoir titled I Lived. And despite her difficult journey, she says she wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't know if I could change the story. I don't know if I would. That's the positive.